Auckland Council has recently launched a new plan to make Auckland the world's most livable city. This plan involves new investment in our infrastructure and economy, as well as providing the everyday services we require, such as public transport, rubbish collection or recycling, sports fields and more. Many of these things are already paid for by your rates. Up until 2012, former councils had different ways of calculating rates. Now we are one council, we are required by government to have one rating system for the whole of Auckland. This means that over time, every property of similar value and use will be charged a similar amount of rates. For example, on a residential property valued at $460,000, you would have paid these different rates amounts. For a property valued at $460,000 under the new rating system, you would pay this rates amount. Overall, the average rates rise this year is 2.9%, which is much lower than the former council's average 5.7% rise over the past 7 years. The new rate system will mean some rates will increase more than 2.9%, but others will decrease. There are a number of reasons why your rates have changed. 1. The general rates requirement is shared across all ratepayers. Some properties went from a relatively high value within their former council area to an even higher value relative to all Auckland properties region-wide, resulting in a proportional increase in rates. This resulted in many other ratepayers getting a proportional decrease in rates. 2. Every property is now rated on its capital value, where some properties were previously rated using land or annual value. Thirdly, your new property valuation is used as a component of your rates, so if your property value has changed, your rates may too. The fourth is there's now a consistent fixed charge of $363.35 for everyone. This is called your Uniform Annual General Charge, or UAGC. In the past, the former councils charged different UAGC amounts, from $308 to $831. 5. Everyone in Auckland is now rated on each dwelling, or separately used or inhabited part of their property, which was a change for ratepayers in Manukau and Franklin. Most people live in a single dwelling, or SUIP, such as a house. Examples of properties with more than one SUIP would be a shop that has a flat above it, or a house with a separate minor dwelling, such as a granny flat. 6. Some of your rates are adjusted by a differential, which depends on the use of your property and whether it is in a rural or urban location. And 7. Your rates include any targeted rates that relate specifically to your area or property, such as your waste management service or an improvement that you're paying off over time. Lastly, wastewater is billed directly through your water provider. This change has happened already. Because of these changes, some ratepayers have experienced a significant change. That's why we introduced a transition adjustment to help smooth the impact. Residential and farm lifestyle properties will have increases capped at 10% for 3 years. Decreases were capped at 5.6% in the first year, 2.5% in the second year, and around 3.7% in the third year. And for business ratepayers, we will phase in your rates change in near equal steps over the 3-year period. It's a big change in the way things are done, but it's an important step towards making Auckland the world's most livable city. Your rates work hard all around Auckland. Check out aucklandcouncil.govt.nz/rates to find out more information on rates. And thanks for watching.